Hey friends, this is Dan.
And Sarah from allaboutminibikes.com.
And remember we left off last week, I did a video, I just was taking off the carburetor and we've got a new carburetor that we put on. But something I want to show you and just talk, because there are a lot of newbies out there that really don't know anything about mini bikes. And to some of you it may be like, what's he talking about that for? It sounds stupid, but I get all kinds of letters and emails and texts from people. So anyway, this was the old carburetor that was on here, kind of like this, and you can see that here was the fuel intake for it, okay? But on the new one that came, I think I paid $12 for, on the new one, the intake goes straight up. And so I wondered why they put an extra long line in there, and I cut it and crimped a little bit, but I don't really like it the way it goes. But that's what it is. So just saying, a lot of times things won't be the same. We're just going to keep that carb on there, see how it works, and we're going to get a better, even upgraded one. And I always hold on to the original parts, because I told you, you never know one day what will or won't be a collector's item. But anyway, we're going to do that. And what else are we doing on the mini bike this weekend?
We're going to grease the clutch.
We're going to grease the clutch, right? Now this one will just be around the neighborhood. We're going to check the other mini bikes out on Monday, because they're all at my brother's place. And then we start stripping down the Yamaha YZ80 probably Sunday, because we'll be finished with this tomorrow. But really quickly, also on mini bikes and mini cycles, there's a difference. I've got all these magazines. I got about 20 of them in the house. And the first ones that were out years ago in the late 60s, early 70s was Mini Bike Guide. And Mini Bike Guide was mostly strictly domestic mini bikes, okay? The old Polestars and everything, Rupp, Little Indian, Fox, you know, you name them, okay? And then it started to change over. As you see some of these here, for instance, they're, let me see that one. Like this one here says a converted Mini Bike Guide combined with MINICYCLE. Because all of a sudden when Honda and Yamaha started coming out with their 70s and 80s, okay, those were called mini-cycles. But there was this between two worlds there going on. Anyway, eventually it turned over to basically just MINICYCLE Magazine, which is this one right here. And I kind of found this magazine here is kind of pivotal in it, because they're doing the schoolboy CMC motocross race. And it's funny because the coverage of it is terrible. Really terrible. And they got the writers. There's Myerscough and Mike Brown and Jeff Ward and them, but they're like kind of like nobody's at this point, so it takes off. And this here magazine then was in '74. This is the first one I bought. My original's in the house. It's so beat up and tattered, but this one here is really great. Even in the coverage of the World Midnight Grand Prix, World Mini Grand Prix, they talk about the undying mini bike class, and it shows you how much it already changed. But anyway, it's all good, and I've got a bunch of them I'm converting and turning into PDF and selling them really cheap, downloadable on our site, allaboutminibikes.com. I'm trying to kind of keep the old and the new alive. So get a chance, check us out, sign up for our newsletter, and as we strip that YZ80 down, we're going to get the fenders and everything off and paint them up. We're not totally restoring it because we want to ride it this summer and race it around the track, right, hon? And so we're just going to make it look really good and continue with this. So anyway, you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching. Please share and check out our YouTube channel also, allaboutminibikes.com. Please share. Thanks, and have what?
A great day.
A great day, and happy Memorial Weekend to everybody out there.